Hey everyone, it's Minty and something's been bothering me for the past few days. I have ripped out pages from my sketchbook. It's true. I have deleted videos. I have art block. That's why I just want to sit down and create a character to try and get rid of art block. This is what I've managed to come up with. It's not much, it's just a mermaid, but we're gonna try and make it into something good and something that will cure my art block because I'm really done with having to rip out pages and delete videos. Yes, I did actually film a whole video and end up deleting it, which was kind of sad, but you know, I want to give you guys my best content. It's a really stiff pose, but what I'm thinking is that she's some sort of racer. I'm giving her a racing top. I'll give her a number like something with sevens. 77. That is a pretty number, right? And she's swimming upwards. That explains the hands behind her back and everything. Definitely not trying to hide the hands. But yeah, I don't really have a plan for this. This is just the sketch still. I have never talked and drawn on camera at the same time. And I think it's going to make the process a lot slower because usually I'm a slow drawer anyway, and having to talk at the same time won't really help. But, you know, we'll see what we can come up with. This could be good. Her hair's looking really blocky. I want her to have a fringe because the last drawing I tried to do during this art blocky phase had a fringe and it was looking kind of good, but the face just didn't match up. And since this is an okay face, I think we should try and reattempt the fringe. Although I don't know what hairstyle to give her. I do kind of want her hair to be down, but if it was long, I guess it would be kind of in the way while racing and swimming. Let's give her short hair. I'll probably end up changing so much of this because she's kind of looking like Dora right now, which isn't really what I'm aiming for. I do have to draw an angle while I'm filming as well. That's why I usually don't sketch on camera, but I'm hoping this will work out. So far, the audio has been good. I have tested doing this method of filming. Let me know if you like me filming in this way. I quite like the face that I made here. After drawing so many drawings and none of them working out, this face is the best that I could come up with. I think that the proportions are pretty good. She is giving off like a mean girl vibe for some reason. I don't know if any of you are seeing that. I think it's just the eyebrows, but she's supposed to look really focused. And I don't know how I'm gonna give the impression that she's like actually swimming upwards. Maybe some arrows. Okay, what should we do on the tail? Let me show you my other mermaid drawings. This one is very fancy and I don't think I'd be able to put that much detail in like a mermaid racer. The same thing with my OC Audrey. She gives off more of a princess vibe. I've got an idea. So we'll have the racing top like this with some pearls attaching it maybe? Is that good? I think it's better, but I don't know how much I love it. Tail. This has to be the most interesting part. What are we gonna do? I've been sat here for about 5 minutes now. I have no idea what I'm gonna draw. Let's just do the eyes. Let's just distract ourselves, okay? Eyelashes. Maybe we should do something more interesting with the hair. I don't know. I'll give her these like sweatbands, is that what they're called? These little arm warmer looking thingies. I don't know, they have stripes. But is that really like the kind of pattern that I want to go for? I could try something. What gives off mermaid vibes? Maybe like spirals. It looks kind of weird. Yeah, let's stick with the stripes. She has this like wonky smile, which I really love. Okay, I'm not mad about where this is going so far. It's not too bad. I just have no idea about the tail. I think we should give her more of an interesting hairstyle though. It's just a bit too simple for the types of mermaids that I like doing. I like to use the fact that they're mermaids to make them more interesting. Is that cool? It looks good. I don't know if it really matches the super straight hair. I feel like it should be a little more flowy. Or even more straight. How about that? Her fringe is really not doing it for me at the moment. I know some people like to do the eyebrows on top of the hair in their drawings, but I don't know if it would suit my art style. Still missing something. Oh, a headband. That's like sporty. I don't know how I'm gonna fit a headband into here though, considering that she does have the fringe. It's kind of hidden. Oh, it's getting really messy up here. Okay, the headband could work. Maybe some little bobbly things. The space buns do literally look like blocks right now, but I'll fix that later. It's fine. I also have no idea what I'm going to do for the colours, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Maybe some details on the cheek, like freckles, flowers, hearts, stars. I think we'll go with stars for this one. I don't know, it just adds some detail to the face, which I really like. Maybe on the nose too? I think the neck is looking a little bit bare. A necklace, I guess we can add a necklace. Or we could do some sort of undertop. Should we? And maybe it pokes out under here. And I don't know about sleeve length. I don't know, should I or should I not? That is the question. Maybe some shoulders poking out there. And then they go like this. Okay, I know it looks kind of weird, but I think that with the colors, it will look all right. And should we do a high neck? Let's just stick with the normal neck. I think it's fine. Maybe we could bring some of that star design into the tail. So, that is a bit big, isn't it? It's kind of starting to look a bit tacky. I don't know if a drawing can be tacky. It's giving child vibes. It's giving pop star, but I made her eraser. What about lightning? Lightning is like speed, you know? We could put it on the shirt, I guess. We'll have more of these stripy things to tie in these stripes on the thingies. I want to do some sort of belt, but then I don't know why she would have a belt for her own tail, which is literally attached to her. Oh, I just had a weird idea, but it might be cool. Starfish, like attached to her. Maybe they help her go faster or something. Like these aren't patterns, these are literal starfish on her tail. Maybe while she's racing, they'll cheer her on and be like, go, go, go. This is so cute. So cute. So weird as well. And yes, I'm going to give a smiley face to all of them. I think that we've got a design, guys. The camera shaking and everything. This is why I usually don't film rubbing out. I mean, it's pretty boring anyway to watch, but it just shakes the whole room. Okay, I've rubbed this out and it's finally time to start coloring. Pink line art for the eyes instead of black. First thing I have to think about is the eye color. Now, I want to go with like a white theme for this drawing and with hints of pink, maybe orange and yellow. Okay, so let's start with a base of lemon chiffon. Whenever I do eyes, no matter what color they are, I always do a yellow base. It's just, even if I'm doing blue eyes, I'll do yellow. And then at the end of it, when I've added all the colors on top, then I leave a little bit of yellow still showing. It acts as a sort of highlight in a way. It's not usually very noticeable, but it can make the eyes look nice and shiny, which I just love the look of. Okay, I just dropped my pen on the floor, but I wanted to show you, this is how I actually store all my line art pens, and I also have some scissors in here for some reason, and I just put them on top of the pens over here. Okay, I'm dropping everything. I probably shouldn't have moved that. Even though I like to be sketchy nowadays with my art, the eyes are something that if you mess up, you kind of mess up the whole drawing because that's where all the personality is. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I want the hair to be mainly white. And when I do white, I always do the line art first. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm using pink. I usually line white with pink line art because when I use gray, I have to use a pencil and I just don't want to be including pencil in my finished product. I don't do that, and I don't use black because it just looks too much compared to the white. So I use pink because it's a much softer color and it just adds more pink to my drawing, and I love pink, so that is not a problem for me. And I also want her hair to have pink streaks as well. I also wanted to add some yellow strands, yellow or orange. So we'll get the orange line out again and just add some of those. Oh, I really like this color scheme so far. There we go. That's the line out for the hair done. And now it's time to color it. So let's bring out the grays. And I don't want to add too many shadows because then it's going to start to look gray. So might leave it at that and come back to it after I've done the streaks. And here it doesn't matter if I don't blend it out properly because it's hair and hair is made up of strands. And then let's add some yellow. Let's go with lemon chiffon. This is the same kind of yellow that I used for the eye base. In fact, I might make the headband a little bit darker later because otherwise it blends in with the hair a bit too much. Wait, it's actually really cute on camera. In real life, it's not as good, I promise you. I have a feeling that this video is going to be very long. I like watching long videos, but I'm not sure if you guys are gonna like watching me for a really long time. Could be fun, I guess. This has a lot of similarities with the other mermaids that I've drawn, but I'm intending for all these mermaids to be part of the same kingdom and the same universe, so they all have this similar style of clothing. And while this isn't going to be an OC, she doesn't have a backstory or anything. I think it's pretty cool that they all kind of mesh together. I don't think I'll ever draw them on the same page though. I don't think I'll draw this character ever again, honestly. The layering of this top underneath is kind of what helps this drawing really come together and just add some more detail. It was looking a bit too simple, and now I really love how complicated it is. I don't think I'll need to color this really, this part, because when I do the skin, it's going to pick up the pink and kind of color it itself, if that makes any sense whatsoever. There. I don't want to add too much pink. I mean, I do want to add too much pink, but I'm going to try not to. I don't know why I always add gold parts to my drawings. I just like how shiny it looks. Oh, I forgot the rest of the underneath layer comes out, poking out here, so let's quickly add that in. Hatching, I love hatching. I always add hatching in random places on my drawing as a sort of shading, and I think it's cute. It's just fun to do. Go with eggshell white. This one comes in the pastel set, and I never knew that it could be used for skin. I didn't realize, I just kind of forgot that this marker even existed. But yeah, this is a pretty good skin color for pale tones. Yeah, I'm liking how it matches with all the other colors. Ooh. Okay, see what I mean about layering without coloring this in with a pink? The skin tone will pick up the pink, and then we can get this color. And we can blend out some of this pink into the skin, just like that. Subtle, but I like it. Oh, my workspace is getting really messy here. You can't see it, but it's super messy now. Let's just go for it. There's no point wasting any time. This video is already going to be so long. Looking good. It's picking up some of the pink, which is fine with me. And it's not too streaky, which is always nice. There we go. That worked pretty well. Now for the shading. Okay, it just decided to stop recording because I was recording for too long. It might happen again sometime soon, so I'm gonna have to keep a lookout for that. But all I've really done is added some shading and the lips, which we can now do the line up for. Ooh, the chin is looking really wobbly right now. I mean, it's not too bad. I always do a lot of shading around the eyes. Let's go for the stars. I'm gonna do pink stars because why not? And I don't think yellow would really show up on the skin. That star is super ugly. Posca for the eye highlights. See how much life we just added to this drawing? Highlights in the eye helped so much. It's actually quite unbelievable. It's just a life changer. Please highlight your eyes. Most of the time people don't have these really bright highlights in their eye, but on drawings it makes a massive difference. We'll do a yellow for the 77. This is her number. I mean, if she's 77, there must be a lot of races. I guess she's like long distance or whatever. My art block is literally solved, and I'm so happy about it. I mean, it might come back in like a day, but I think that from here on out, it can only get better, guys. I don't want to overload it with pink and yellow. They're supposed to be the accent colors, but it's more like white is an accent color at this point. And we're going to blend that out with a lighter gray. Well, I would blend it out if it would actually blend, but it's not really blending. You can also still see the pencil marks underneath, which kind of annoying, but I did decide not to rub it out fully. I did leave some marks so that I would still have guidance, and it's not too noticeable. It just adds to the sketchy vibe, really. I'm always surprised by how bright this marker is. Ooh, I like this. Maybe I'm adding too much. In the back here? Okay, I like that. Okay, I touched up a couple of things since I stopped filming, and now we're going to be coloring the tail. So let's start with the stars. I'm just going to make them all yellow, and then I guess the tail itself will be some sort of pink. I'm tempted to do a white to pink gradient for the tail, but that is exactly what my OC Audrey has, and as much as I do think it is like the prettiest color combination ever, I don't think I need to do that on every page of my sketchbook. So I don't know, maybe we'll do, I guess we could do just plain white because we do have a lot of pink already, but I'm not sure how that will look. I don't know. Let's just focus on these cute little stars for now. All this meshes together so well because I'm only using two colors basically in white. I'm just outlining the tail in yellow right now, but then I don't really want to do a yellow tail, or do I? Or do I want to do yellow and pink, but how on earth is that gonna work? We'll leave it white and then just do yellow and pink highlights, kind of like the hair. Don't want to overdo it, so let's just shade it in and then not add too much more. Then we're going to need to shade the actual white with grey. Ooh, that went green. Not a fan of that. Then we're going to add the light grey, just blend that all out. This is getting really, really messy. Okay, this tail is looking a little odd. I think I should have added more stars. Maybe some tiny ones down here. On camera it looks nice, so you guys are getting a good view of it. The stars definitely need a little bit of work. I think the faces just need to pop out a little bit more. My white gel pens are actually running out. As you can see, it's not really laying down too well. I can't get the really neat highlights because my pens just don't have enough ink in them for that. And I do need to buy some more considering I use them so much, but I don't want to spend my money, you know? I'm just kind of hatching everywhere. I don't know if I'm adding anything to the drawing. It's just making it more messy. Got the white Posca, and this video is going to cut off any second now because it's getting way too long. Okay, I'm back and I haven't really added anything else, so yeah, you can just watch me do that now. Adding the highlights, not sure where to put them because I don't want to overdo it. I used to go way too heavy on the highlights, and I guess I still do. Some people don't even add highlights. I guess if you don't have a white pen, obviously you wouldn't, but some people just don't like the look. I love the look and I would not be able to draw without a Posca or a white gel pen. It's just everything. Okay, that was way too thick. Smudged it. Looks kind of like sparkles. They're a bit thick. It would be better if I used a smaller white gel pen, but as I said, they are running out. Let's just add a bunch of tiny ones everywhere. It looks like it's snowing almost now because there's too many in some places. Okay, and now we've finished it. The video cut off because this has reached an hour of footage. I will cut it down for YouTube, but yeah, I can't really film much more, so it's the outro already. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what you think of this. I really like how it turned out. I think using just 2 main colors was a pretty good choice. And I especially loved the hair and also this undertop that I spoke about earlier. And then I added a background, just some arrows to show she swam upwards, and yeah, that's it, all finished and done, and I've got some pen on me, but not as much as I usually get. And that's the end. Here are the shout outs and the shout out emoji. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want to see this style of video next week. Bye!